Sarah, can you tell us about your story now?
I got married with a British guy
How many years ago?
10 to 15 years ago. I was too young anyway.
You were too young, right?
Yeah,
you were.
approaching my friend and I was...
How old was he? The British guy?
He's around 50 something.
He was 50 something.
54, 55.
54, 55, and you were underage. You were still a kid, right?
Yeah, I was around 17, 18.
She was clearly underage, wasn't even an adult. And the main road is kind of far, so we're taking this dirt path here. There's a drain right alongside it. We'll have to pass through this way.
Yes, Sarah. So you were underage. He was 54 or 55.
Yeah.
And then, how did the marriage happen? How did you agree to marry such an old guy?
I did not agree. I went to school. So before I come, I find out some people at the house.
Yeah.
And I asked them what's going on. They told me like they have sent call for you. I said, with who? They said, with this guy named...
So this British guy paid money to your father to get married to you.
Yeah.
And then you had to agree.
Yeah, but I can't do nothing about it. And he told me, you have to teach you how to take care of a husband because I don't know what is husband or boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
I only go playing from school, going up and down. When he came back to Gambia, an African village with some guys who was staying in my father's house.
Okay.
So when I was working, they asked me to come to the hotel and they told me, come and answer. And that day he was saying I would get a fresh meat, but I don't know the meaning of that fresh meat he was saying.
He said that you were going to get fresh meat.
He would get fresh meat.
Okay.
But I don't know the meaning of that word. And I eat finished. The only thing I do just tell the man, can you please step outside? I want to sleep here with my friend.
Yeah.
And he said, okay. Then I saw the girls going out.
Yeah.
And the man came inside the house. But nobody helped me.
Okay.
He didn't see my half of my naked, but he's just removed my trouser. And he gets forced to me. She used something on his thing. It's just like a cream. He used that one to force on me.
So he basically forced himself on you.
Yeah.
And he drugged you to do that.
Yeah, because when I was...
So that you can't resist.
Yeah,
So you were drugged.
I don't know after what's going on. The only thing I know, when I wake, I see some blood.
Okay.
Under the,
And
the bed.
you were not conscious or in your complete senses when this was happening, right?
No.
Because you were drugged.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, this man got married to you only to take your virginity.
Yeah.
And because initially you were underage, you did not agree to do it. So he basically drugged you and forced himself on you, basically raping you, right?
That's what we call rape.
So the guy spikes her food, and when she's not even in her senses, he takes advantage of her. And when he's done, he disappears, flies back to the UK permanently. You can call this a kink of some of these foreigners, a very twisted mindset. It's like they seek out young boys or girls, kids who aren't even fully grown, not even legally adults. And because of that mindset, they end up doing disgusting things. This was nothing short of rape, a horrifying, sickening act.
My family was thinking that was the best thing for them if I get married. At least I'm the elder from the family. Yeah. Maybe something else can change.
You're the eldest one.
Yeah, from my father have 4 daughters, so I'm the elder.
Okay.
So he was thinking like if I get married to that man, things will be better. But luckily things don't go like the way we expected.
Right behind me, you can see another white woman walking with a local Gambian guy. This right here is basically the main street of Senegambia. On both sides, you've got exchange shops, restaurants, cafes, street food stalls, banks, ATMs, everything. From here, you can also find taxis easily. And in the evening, once the sun sets and it gets dark, people start heading out, walking around, exploring the town. The ones who didn't find a partner at the beach, this is where they come, still looking.
But Sarah, that guy from UK, after he did all that, he left you permanently and went back to the UK?
He left the following day.
He left what?
The following day. After giving those guys money, he left to the following day.
The same day he left?
That night. But the refund he said to my mom, anyway, she's my wife, she's not my girlfriend, I have to do that. Yeah. Because he was not agreed to make love with me.
But the story doesn't end here. Something like this happens again.
The second time it happened with the Dutchman, right? The guy was from Holland, right? The second time.
Yeah, after
How old was he, the second man?
The third man?
Yeah.
He's, I think, the same age.
The same age. He was also 54, 55.
54 to 55.
Her first marriage happened when she was just 17 or 18 to a 55-year-old British man. A few years later, she married again. this time to a man from the Netherlands when she was around 25 or 26. That British man, he left her permanently. Then the Dutch man came, also in his mid-50s. And guess what? He did the same thing to her, just left. Since then, she's never married again.